Are you trying to increase your average order value on Amazon and not really having any success in the ways that you're typically trying? There are typically a few different ways to go about this, but one that works really well for some reason, and that would be product grids. So on A plus content on any listing, you can see here on this listing at the very bottom of the A plus content for this product, we have what is considered a comparison chart or a product grid. This is going to be one of the easiest ways to increase your average order value on any one listing. Why? Well, because at the end of the day, it gives people a way to see and compare different products, whether that's your own products or even other products that you choose to put here. The biggest thing about this is you can add things such as this add to cart, and you could, in theory, have someone who buys the mustard, the sweet and spicy mustard, the sweet southern, and the sweet southern spicy, right? So if you have products that really work with each other well, so in this case, different types of sauces that someone might like, then a comparison chart or a product grid is one of the easiest ways to actually get across the message of, hey, here are the different products, here is what they do. You can see here the different reviews as well that we have in here, even the pricing, the sizes of them. So if you, for instance, want a larger type of sauce or a different type of sauce, you can see the title really captures and makes people understand what the key difference is. If you're looking at these two different sauces right here, even these three sauces, you may not understand just from seeing these pictures what the difference between these products is, right? That is what a comparison chart does, though, is it allows us to say, oh, this is a sweet southern, so that's what it is. This one is sweet southern and spicy, so we have that little there. Sure, I wouldn't have noticed that, right? And then finally, this one over here, where it's sweet southern thick. So they are so similar to each other, you would not typically notice, but thankfully, comparison chart gives us the understanding of exactly what they are. Now, past that as well, you get to have all of this more data. But even more so than that, what I love about comparison charts and why it helps so much with average order value outside of, the add to cart and the C details and everything in between, is the fact that it pushes this section down. This section right here is typically all sponsored products on the product page. It's an entire carousel of related sponsored items, right? Now, why would you want to push this down? Well, because this is a lot of times going to be other people's listings. It's not going to be something else that you want. But what this does is outside of the A plus content, it gives an entire other section where, oh, now they're looking at these products instead of these products, right? And it gives a giant section to push everything down that much further. So you have your brand story, then you have all your A plus, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. Is there any other, products or anything? Oh, they come across all these products. And then they want to potentially get one of these instead of scrolling even further and seeing all of this, right? So that is kind of the primary reason and driver and motivator is not only you are pushing away competition on your listing, making it more difficult for the end consumer to see other people, but you're also upselling yourself. You are showing your other products, you're showing things that they may like, things that go relatively well with your current product, and it's super easy to do. All you have to have is premium A plus content, add in a standard comparison chart, add the products that you want on there, what your actual metrics are going to be that you're trying to have, and boom, you are done. It is extremely simple, extremely efficient, and a very easy way to get your overall average order value on your products on your store higher.